At the top of the world, in the Himalayas of Nepal, things were changing for the better. Rural families had found new ways to support themselves by connecting with international markets. Kids were going to school and women were starting to support their families. In the district of Dolaka, people have been making handmade loktabark paper for centuries. A decade ago, they began to sell their beautiful paper to Aveda. We use it, along with paper from other Nepal districts, to wrap all of our holiday gifts. And the Nepali women who make the paper get extra income for their families. Papermaking gives them independence and increased opportunities.
Other women depend on their husbands. They stay at home. It feels good to be employed. I'm able to save for my children and old father-in-law, to tackle unforeseen accidents or illnesses. I'm able to manage school fees for my child.
Education is the path forward, and Kabita Gawali, a civil engineer working in Dolaka, is a shining example. Although she does not come from a papermaking family, her parents could afford to send her to school. They were forward-thinking and encouraged her to value her education.
Most of the girls, after completing their higher school, most of them cannot continue their education. My parents were there to encourage me.
Kabita has dedicated herself to supporting communities across Nepal. She worked with ANSAB, a civil society organization and a long-standing Aveda partner. By going into communities like those in Dolaka and building infrastructure, including water projects funded by Aveda Earth Month activities with our partner Global Green Grants Fund, Kabita has not only helped improve access to water, but has become a role model for young girls.
अनि फ्युचरमा चाहिँ के बन्ने मन छ तिमीलाई?
everyoneले सोचेर nurse what in my choice dancer.
You want to be a dancer but your sister wants you to become a nurse?
Yeah.
If you have a dream, you should not give up because you are a girl. You can go for it and you can compete with everybody in the world.
In April 2015, a devastating earthquake hit Nepal, killing thousands and leaving thousands more injured and homeless.
We felt strange at that time because we'd never felt an earthquake before. We saw that our house was collapsing, and our goats were trapped under the destroyed house. I couldn't see my child. My house was damaged by the earthquake, so we were really scared to go inside. In spite of the danger, we took out the essential materials from the house, little by little every day. I wish that no other mothers, no friends, and no child would face any difficulties like me. I can suffer from these difficulties, but I don't wish my child to bear this difficulty.
In the wake of the disaster, communities banded together, living in what was left and rebuilding their lives. Papermaking is one of the occupations that has revived. It's become a lifeline for the communities in Dolaka and throughout papermaking communities in Nepal. And so, they still have hope. They have a way to further rebuild their lives and invest in their future with income to help provide education for their children. And those kids want to keep giving back. They want to be nurses to see their sick family members get better, to be teachers to see their friends learn, to be papermakers and to rebuild their communities, to realize an even greater future.
Making a dream is one of the most important things. To achieve the dream, we need to work hard. Absolutely, we need to work hard.
Slowly, by working together, the country will rebuild, and Nepal will be stronger than it's ever been, brick by brick, sheet by sheet.